Welcome back to another 3 Bourboneers. This week we have our second Whistle Pig. What do you call these? Finishing series, or what is the official name?
I think it's finished whiskey.
Finished whiskey.
Boss Hog
it's
series.
the Boss Hog 8.
Lapu Pacific.
Probably Lapu.
No. Lapu.
We're gonna stop.
We're gonna say Lapu.
Lapu.
Anywho.
All right, so this is their 8th version of the Boss Hog. I don't know if you guys have checked out our other review. We did it at Moxie's, thank you, at their tiki
and
bar.
That was the Greek, whatever that was.
Yeah, it was like a Greek theme, and it was pretty good.
Big.
We had we had some really good things to say about it.
The price.
The prices are pretty staggering. Each one is around 500 to like 600. If you want to buy it on secondary, it's going to be like 1,000 to 1,500 if you have a lot of that money. We come to the conclusion that no whiskey's worth that price, but
it's fun to review.
Some people love collecting these and stuff. So very cool bottle. Comes in this nice box, felt pad, very heavy cork top.
So before we get to the cork top, like the box is really cool because all of the, even like the tiny little details are themed based on what they're doing.
Oh yeah, and there's different heads too. You can collect different heads per bottle.
So I mean that's awesome. We talked about it in the Moxie's video. This thing is like 4 pounds.
It is actually insanely. Yeah. This guy has like a shield and sword. It's a pig.
Yep.
And this one, so the 8th is straight rye whiskey finished in single island Philippine rum barrels. So this is rye whiskey finished in rum.
Bottled at 106.6 proof, so 53% alcohol.
Nice, that's a good proof.
Why don't you get your glass over here?
Yeah, I mean, aside from the staggering price, like,
they're cool.
They do everything awesome, you know?
Also, big shout out to Garrett.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Thank you, Garrett, for letting us review this. Garrett throws us a bottle, throws us a bone every now and then.
Yeah,
and,
he's had us try a couple big hitters on the channel.
Notably, Heaven Hill,
the 18-year
Heaven Hill
17.
18.
Yeah.
No, 17. Heaven Hill 17.
It was a 17.
Which was arguably one of the craziest.
And we did an Old Fitz. He gave us an Old Fitz too.
I forgot. That's right.
Yeah. Do you want it in the...
No, that's fine.
All right.
All right, so again, this is retail what?
Like, I believe it's 500. I was looking online. I couldn't find it, but it's like everywhere for like $900 to like $1,500. So that's
I want to say like $3.99 or $4.99. One of those numbers rings a bell, but you guys tell us, you know, what you have seen. So
yeah, so this is rye whiskey finished in rum. So I'm curious.
Smells kind of that was my first impression. Was kind of like, whoa, wasn't expecting it.
Floral.
Yeah, it's.
I believe most of these are aged at least 10 years. So there's like some decent aging on it.
I mean,
you would think with $500 there's some good aging.
I wish we had more whistle. Like we should really get into like the basic Whistle Pig stuff too.
Probably should at least try it.
I've had a couple. The rye isn't bad. They have a 10-year rye that's like $80.
But this brand to me is kind of mysterious. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't try it a lot or drink it a lot or see it a lot. So
I should bring one. I got the 10-year rye. Somebody gave it to me for my birthday, and it's not bad.
Yeah, this is like running through a field.
Dude, this is insane.
Field of weeds.
Oh,
slapping you.
Yeah.
In the kneecap.
Yeah.
I'm getting like lemongrass.
Yes, very lemony.
Like lemon meringue pie or like a poppy seed, like a lemon poppy seed muffin. Boom.
Boom, there you go.
Buttery.
You nailed it.
Yeah, I mean lemon grassy.
Yeah, it's like rye whiskey. I don't really get much like the rum influence.
No, it is sweet. Maybe it's just gonna make that.
I think the palate will probably.
It'll push it more on the sweet side of like rye.
You'd think.
Man, if the palate does anything like the nose is, I'm gonna be happy. Nose is very pleasant.
Should we
kind of light though, like not.
Yeah, it's not like heavy.
You know,
not
like some ryes are like saturated.
Yeah, there's no like mustiness.
Right. There you go.
There's no funk.
The presence.
The presence is there. A low fog.
Oh man, but I could have
dancing around your ankles.
I could have this as an air freshener.
Descriptive.
Truly, this is nice.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Flavor powerhouse.
It's
Wow.
just so different.
Wow.
Like, I
That
have
makes
to go in right away again.
that makes me think of like
Still finishing them.
it makes me think of like the redemption.
Yeah.
Like it's hitting above the proof, but it's like such a like abrasive push at rye. Like you're just like diving so hard into that like herbaceous lemongrass.
I get like a fruit punch. Like, there's this lingering spice flatlining through the entire experience. Like, the spice is there. And then I get this like fruity blast, but it's not like it's kind of like a fruit punch drink to me.
Just
I
gonna
don't
say,
know, like
it's like a fruit punch. I just
It's
had,
some
a
kind of-
high C from McDonald's.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
Some
like
kind of
that.
tropical.
Yeah.
it does, and I hate like I feel like I get biased by like Lapua Pua. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, but
It's that way though.
it's punchy. It could be like, you know, the sugar cane from the rum, that sweet sugary thing happening.
It's very Kool-Aid.
Are you getting a lot of lemon though? I don't know if I'm pulling the lemon from the nose.
I'm getting more like typical rye, like bready. There's a slight fruit to it. I feel like the nose was a little more, I don't know, like rye lemongrassy that I'm not getting.
I do like the spice though, like that spice is
pepper.
noticeable. It hangs around.
Yeah.
The tail end is like a vanilla ice cream, like subtle, like when it dies off. There's like this sweet cream thing.
Did
The
we
tail
do
end.
did we do a short and I did this and redemption?
We did it on a short. I just don't.
I want to rewatch that now because I can't remember.
Yeah, I
This
don't
seems
remember.
very redemption-esque, like very like insane rye flavors.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
$500.
there's a lot to think about. A lot of flavor though.
$500 worth of flavor.
$400 to $500. Let's get in a try by tonight.
All right. Yeah, I can
Why don't you
go
go first?
I can go first. So I think if I can remember kind of what we said about the other one, like I went into this essentially wanting to hate it, right? Because it's just so expensive that you're like, it's gonna, you know, and it's pretty damn good. I mean, it offers an experience you don't really get in a lot of places. They're doing a lot of different things every year. You get a cool bottle. There's like a big story. It's like this production behind everyone. It's really cool. However, it is not worth 500. It is not worth 300. It is not worth 250. There are bottles that are 100, 150 that beat this for me. So it's a deny unless you're into the series, which then who cares what I say.
Yeah.
But it's really good. I mean, just know if you pull the trigger on $500, you have a really cool looking bottle. It comes with a story, and it's good. I mean, you're not wasting money. It's just you could do better with that money. You could buy 3-4 bottles that are just as good with that money. So, that's my take.
What can I say that hasn't already been said? Literally everything. That
I second his statement.
Everything that he said. It's good whiskey.
So you're deny?
Super good. I'm a deny. Yeah, it's just like Mitch said. Like, there's $100 bottles that do something very similar.
Redemption that we talked about.
Redemption.
Is $100.
A Stellum Black to me would
Stellum
almost
Black.
be more enjoyable than this at some point. And
Yeah.
so if that's the case, you just can't justify, especially if they're not like, I don't know, maybe I don't think there's an age statement on it.
I think they're stating. Let me double check while you're
Yeah,
talking.
double check, but like even if there is, like it's got to be something very old and very hard to come by in order for it to even come close to justifying that price.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Like if you give me a Pappy 15, right, or something like a Heaven Hill 17,
Which
right?
we could buy for probably that price.
Yeah, which you could maybe even you could probably buy for less.
Right.
And so if you're gonna be able to buy that for less, I mean, I don't know. To me, it's just there cannot be
Looking up
value
quick.
at that price. I don't know what it is, but I'm not denying. Just because of that. Good whiskey though.
Yeah, I'm gonna be slightly different. I'm gonna be a try,
Oh, okay.
and I think it's a perfect try for an experienced whiskey drinker. With that being said, because of the price point, they're gonna charge an arm and a leg for that try. But my whole thing is, if you walk into a whiskey lounge and they've got 1 through 8 sitting there, it might be fun to try a few of them, right? Just for a pour, if you're willing to pay that 50 to 70 bucks a pour, probably. I think it's fun and different, and that's why I think it's worth a try. I don't want to deny it. I'm very close to denying it, just like you guys said, everything you said.
It's gotta be a reasonable try.
So
reasonable try price.
So this is the 8th one, and they say they're like within the realm of their 8 years. It's anything from 10 to like 14 year age.
Sure.
So I'm not sure exactly what this is, but you're getting at least 10 year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I think maybe try one of the Boss Hogs. Get your hands on one if you can.
All right, that's gonna do it. Have you guys been able to find a Boss Hog? If you find it, what do you find it for in terms of price? We do see them here every year, I think. I have seen one every single year that it's come out, and it's typically It sits for a while. It's
does.
typically
They're always on the
retail.
shelf.
It's typically retail at our gas stations, or not gas stations, but our local
stores.
grocery stores, and so you can typically get them around us for retail. But yeah, let us know if you tried it. If you've tried it, which one's your favorite out of the batches that you've tried? Really drop a comment down below and let us know. Finally, don't forget to go and follow us on Patreon. It's only $5 a month. It helps the channel out big time. So if you like the content that you saw here, head over to there. Head over to Patreon.
Support us!
See even more stuff go on. A bunch of goofy videos and things. But yeah, we'd really appreciate it if you go over there and help us out.
All for one for all.
Cheers.
All right, just film and like I'm gonna do it when I'm ready.
All right, go for it. Into your mouth first, and then swirl it around the top.